Consistency, chat. Y'all want to know how we get successful? We get successful by being consistent, by being disciplined, by staying on our path. It's May. It's the 5th month of the year, and I can guarantee you 80% of y'all didn't even continue and stay consistent on y'all yearly goals that y'all decided to do. So, at least did you stay consistent on your monthly goal, on your weekly goal? Did you now create you a monthly goal for you to stay consistent on? Bet you didn't. A lot of us gonna still stay in the same situations, be in the same shitholes, and be complaining about the same things that we hate. And it's all our fault. It's all because we can't stay disciplined and stay consistent. See, you say, a lot of us, we're put in uncomfortable positions, and then we don't know how to get out of it. And that's because, honestly, a lot of us be too comfortable. A lot of us be comfortable a little too much, and we lose vision and lose sight on our purpose. A lot of us run away from failure. Well, when failure is the main thing you need to run towards to get to success. If you're running away from failure, you'll never get to that success. You know it's going to take you 100, maybe 1,000, maybe 10,000 L's before you even get that one W. But you would never realize that because you're not even consistent enough to get to them failures. You're too comfortable. You in your comfort zone. You don't even care. See, life is just passing you by. Life is just going past every day, every hour, every minute, every second. And here you are, clocked in on your phone. Just scrolling, distracted. Just don't even care about life. What are you doing it for? Who are you grinding for? Are you just grinding for yourself? Well, that makes sense. That's the main reason why you don't care about your purpose for real. Why you ain't on your grind for real. See, failure, let me show you all the cycle. Failure leads to success. Failure leads to learning. Sorry about that. Failure leads to learning. Learning leads to success. Success leads to complacency. Complacency leads to failure. A never-ending cycle. So, once again, let me repeat it for you. Failure leads to learning. Learning leads to success. If we can figure out a way for us to not be complacent once we get in them successful activities going on, if we can figure out a way to cut our complacency during the success, not be gratified from the success or have a delay of gratification, if you can figure that out, the cycle stops right there. It goes from failure leads to learning, learning leads to success, and then it's back to failure leads to learning, learning leads to success. But a lot of us stay in the same position, staying in the same mind frames. You know, your mindset got to change when you want to be successful. But a lot of us stay in that same mind frame, mindset, so we'll be in that never-ending cycle where we're failing, learning. Then once we learn something and we use it and get successful from it, now we're comfortable. Now we sitting here comfortable. Now we're back failing. Now we're back to where we started. The cycle back in front from start to finish. We was almost at the finish line, even though the finish line is never done. We're never finished. We was almost close. Now we back in the beginning because we got comfortable. We got complacent because that little W, that little step that we made, we was gratified about it. We put all our emotion into it. Now we got comfortable. It's a never-ending cycle. Success is really the ability to go from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. So how many failures have you went through this year? How many failures have you went through this month? How many failures have you went through last month? What failures have you did that helped you with your goal? What failures have you went through that you decided to go through just so it can make you stronger? Just so it can put you in uncomfortable positions. Because if you being comfortable, being complacent, you're going to forever be in the same position you already in. The reason you clicked on this video is because you was trying to change your mind and trying to get up out that. But a lot of us just going to listen. We going to hear it. It's going to go through one ear and out the other. But I'm hoping it ain't you. I'm hoping there's some of us in here that's thriving for the purpose and thriving for our goals, and we stand tunnel vision and we're grinding every day. Every day, non-stop, 120%. Volume negates luck. Remember that. Volume negates luck. You might think some of these people came here about luck. You might think some of these people came here just because it fell out the sky, but nothing happened. Nothing happens because of luck. If that was the case, you might as well go ahead and luckily win yourself a lottery ticket. Go ahead and win the lottery, lucky guy. But we ain't got luck. Luck ain't here. Luck ain't been here. Luck was probably BC and AD back in Adam and Eve. You know, luck ain't come around our times. So we need to put in work. We need to put in a lot of volume. We need to put in a lot of effort and a lot of quality, and stay on our purpose and stay on our grind. Leave y'all with one quote. Finish us off with this. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Either way, whatever you think will come to fruition, and it will be right. No matter if it's your subconscious, your conscious, or your actions. But just know your subconscious controls the conscious and the actions. So before you consciously know what you're going to say, your subconscious already was thinking about it. And consciously, you didn't even realize it. But now, unconsciously, you consciously making actions that you didn't even realize was taking effect to your subconscious goals that you was belittling yourself about. So you might be saying, I can never make this amount of money. That's just too far. Well, you're going to always take actions that's going to make sure that that amount of money is just too far for you. You're going to always make sure that those actions you take is going to be too far too far for you to obtain, like you already told yourself. And now, subconsciously, consciously, all the actions is going to be set. And you don't even know it. So you got to change your mindset. You got to change your mind frame. You got to get deeper inside your brain. You got to understand the growth. Got to understand the purpose, your passion. Because honestly, you're not afraid of failing. You're afraid of what others think of you if you fail. So let's get to failing. Let's get to grinding. Let's stay active, because if you ain't active, you ain't attractive. If you ain't grinding, you ain't shining. If you're scared of what others think of, scared of what others might think of you from failing, imagine what they thinking of you because you ain't even trying. Imagine how they looking at you from a person who don't try. Especially if you a nigga. If you a nigga ain't trying, I don't know what to tell you. Life gonna be harder. It ain't gonna get no easier. We still got time, and we still gotta click and get the grinding. It's hours on the clock. Middle of the morning, 1:20 a.m. Let's get the grinding. Let's get the shining. We ain't active if we ain't attractive. And you better not be whining if you ain't shining, because all we got time for is grinding.